Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football, and welcome to my video. You guys have asked for it, so here it is. I have activated my wildcard, and I got a whole new team for game week 31 plus. Now, before I continue, there's a couple of information that I need to tell you guys. I am recording this video at 12 o'clock. And as you can see, still got Newcastle versus Sheffield United, Aston Villa versus Chelsea, Everton versus Liverpool, and we still have Manchester City versus Burnley. So a lot of fixtures there to gain a lot of points. And, you know, there could be some injuries there, and I will definitely will, adjust and create a video tomorrow. Tomorrow will be like basically my final team for game week 31, okay? So not only that you will get a video today, you will get a video tomorrow that is going to be looking at my final setup. And then for game week 31, I'm looking at posting a video on a Thursday and Friday to prepare for game week 32. And as you can see, game week 32 is kind of all over the place. But it's going to be continuing how it was before. Sunday a video, Monday or Tuesday a video, Thursday and Friday to set up for game week 33. So there is a lot of videos for you guys to kind of watch and just, you know, I guess not to always get information, but sometimes to watch and enjoy. So yeah, if you haven't already, I would definitely recommend to subscribe because there's going to be tons of content. And if you're watching the video, always drop a like. That definitely helps me out. So here we go. This is my wildcard draft team. I have activated my wildcard and I'll go and talk to you guys about why I did that for game week 31. Now, if you look at this team, there are two players that are missing, and that is Marcus Rashford and Matt Doherty. Two players that I want in my team, like desperately. And I'm looking at the different possibilities. So yeah, I'm going to do my best to try and fit in these players in for tomorrow's video. But for now, I just removed them for now, just to see how my team's looking like without them, okay? But these are the two players that I really want. But yeah, just want to mention that because I know there's going to be a lot of people saying, hey, why don't you have Rashford, Matt Doherty? You know, we need those. I know. I just want to show you guys how my team is looking like without them. And then slowly we'll look at different possibilities on how I can try to fit those players in that I want for long term. Okay, just want to mention that because I know a few people would want me to put those players in. And you know, you guys know that my strategy was to create a balanced team for game week 30 and for game week 31. So basically good enough for both of those fixtures. And then wildcard in game week 32. However, I did mention that we need to see how the teams actually adjust to the, you know, home and away fixtures, and how the new rules to the substitutes, you know, instead of 3, they can have 5 substitutes. So yeah, it looks like the home advantage is not a case anymore. I guess it does help a little bit, but it looks like whoever has the quality team will perform better. And the amount of substitutes that our teams are doing, you know, with teams like Manchester City, if you look at their bench, I mean, they've got some incredible bench, you know, to bring on, and that will definitely impact the game even more than ever. So for those reasons, and players that like, you know, players like Barnes, right, or Jota, it looks like these players, I'm not saying they're bad players, and I think that they can do really well, but it looks like players like that could definitely be substituted before the 90 minutes mark. So like we're looking around 60 to 70 minutes, and that's not what we really want. So we have to make those adjustments, and I think wildcarding in game week 31, yeah, it was right. It's pretty much the best time to use it. So that's what I did. I have activated my wildcard, and here is my team. So I'm going to go through all of my players and why I picked them, and then I'll go through the Rashford and Doherty kind of issue and how I'm looking to kind of fit them into my team. Okay. Anyways, hopefully this video will help. Let's go through it. Now, if we look at the structure of the team, I've got 2 Manchester United players, 2 Wolves, and 2 Liverpool. So this is pretty much my kind of a template that I'm working with. The reason that I brought these players in, if we look at their fixtures, let me just rub all of these out so you guys can see. There we go. So Manchester United, amazing fixtures. Sheffield United at home, Brighton away, Bournemouth at home, Aston Villa away, Southampton at home. These fixtures are incredible for them to get a lot of points. I don't know if I need to get a Manchester United defender. And it doesn't matter if I get him or Maguire. So it's really, it's really up to you. And, I can downgrade Wan-Bissaka and bring in Rashford if I wanted to. And Fernandes as well is just an incredible player on penalties. And I can see him bringing in a lot of points. And if we look at the percentage on Fernandes, right now he's still low of 18%. I'm pretty sure, by the time that game week 31 appears, it's going to go up to 20 or even 25. There's a lot of people who's going to try and get in him. With Wolves, we know what Raul Jimenez can do. And we know what their defense can do. They can keep a lot of clean sheet. And Jimenez, 14 goals and 6 assists. He scored a goal against West Ham. And it was a good thing for me to keep him instead of bringing in Pukki. Very, very good fixtures against Bournemouth. Bournemouth lost at home. Yes, at home, I guess it's not advantage anymore, but still, Wolves got better quality than Bournemouth. Aston Villa away. We know their leaky defence, although they kept the clean sheet. And then look, Arsenal at home. Come on, Arsenal has got even more injuries. And we know their defensive problems. They've got even more worse problems right now. And with the Liverpool kind of a structure here is going with that fact where if they do beat Everton, and to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter. They're just going to go for it. I know that I lost a little bit of value on Salah, but I mean, I went for it in game week 30. And to be honest with you, at this stage of the season, we just need to go for it. And let's just say that they beat Everton. Then that means at home against Crystal Palace, they have a chance to win at home. And that's why I'm going for Salah or Mane. It depends on what happens on tonight's games. And Salah is pretty much going to be my captain. So that's my structure. I've got Kevin De Bruyne. There's nothing to say about him. We know how amazing he is. It doesn't really matter what fixtures he's got. Son, my differential, 6.4 right now. And a player that has a chance to score a lot of goals. Like, he's a very explosive player. And he is going to be my player that is going to help me out to gain that extra ranks. Very good fixtures here for Tottenham. West Ham at home, Sheffield United away, and then Everton at home. These are the 3 fixtures I'm looking at. I'm looking at at least 3 ahead. So really good fixtures for Tottenham to get something. They're still, pushing to that Champions League spot, so they are going to go for it. And with Song in there as well, being an expensive player and a differential, I'm hoping that he can help me out. Gw31, a player that I looked at is because of his price over 6.1, and he was on form before the lockdown. 13 goals, 1 assist. For now, against Liverpool, it's going to be difficult. We don't know what's going to happen. If there is an injury, then I'll definitely remove him. But away against Norwich, this is really good. And because Gw31 is, really cheap of 6.5, I think I could take a risk. And in the long run, really good fixtures for them to do well. So that's why I'm going with him. I don't have to have him in my team, and I don't think that he is the best option. It's just I want to go for a little bit of a differential as well, because I do have a core team here. I need players that is around 15% lower ownership to kind of push me up a little bit more. That is quality, that has the quality to get a lot of points. And Ings is Ings, sometimes he does really well, sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, he done really well. And it's just a player that, you know, as you can see, can do well. And the next fixture is against Arsenal. That is pretty much it. It's against Arsenal. They're crumbling. They're playing even like, they're just not performing at all. They lost their goalkeeper, lost a couple of defenders. Like, it's even worse right now. They're losing a lot of players. So that's why I got Ings. And if we look at the substitutes, Lascelles is definitely going to help me out. And I think Lascelles has got a great chance to get a decent points for us. And, you know, in Game Week 31 is Aston Villa, Bournemouth away, and then West Ham. I think if there's a situation, I can definitely, you know, use his help. And being around 4.3, that's incredible. And obviously Lundstrom, because he's 4 million, you know, 4 million when I bought him, and I'm not in a rush to remove him. And Saka, I guess I can downgrade this player and get a little bit more money to kind of upgrade another player. So as you can see, the wildcard chip has been activated, and I got 0.1 in the bank. So not a lot of money there. Now, the two players that I want is obviously Rashford and Doherty. If I just bring Rashford here and Doherty, because he's got the potential to score, you know, a lot of points for us. As you can see, he's got an assist and he's been performing really well in the last few fixtures that I had. And he's very explosive. And as you can see, I got 3.2. So I'm going to kind of like downgrade a few players, and I could do that. But I really need to look into what I can like kind of do and what's kind of it's going to help me. You know, I don't really want to completely destroy my team. I need to really look at the long run as well. And that is pretty much what I need to kind of look into. So downgrading a few of my players is not going to help me bring in the players that I actually really want. So I guess I gotta go without Rashford and just bring Ings. Then I can bring in a defender that is around 4.3 that is good enough to be on my substitutes at least, that actually plays. So that is pretty much it. You let me know. Should I definitely try and gain Rashford or Matt Doherty? You let me know. Or do you think Bolly is enough? And as you can see, I have a decent balance to my team. And I think with this team that I have, I've got a few differentials that could get me a lot of points. Core team. And Salah or Mane is going to be my captain, depending on which one does well. I think I'll probably go for Salah. It's because, you know, with some of the corners, some of the free kicks, and some of the, you know, penalties that he could have if Milner is not playing. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. I have activated my wildcard. There's a few players that I can adjust, but I do have my template team that I'm going to be working with, and I don't think I'm going to be messing this around unless there are some injuries in tonight's games. Okay, tomorrow I will be posting my team, my final team. With your thoughts, I will adjust my team around. I will look at how my team has done for Game Week 30. I'm just hoping that I can hit that top 100k and I can get like 150 points. That will be incredible. And yeah, a lot of games to be played this afternoon and on Monday. And that is about it, guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully this has helped you. I think this wildcard team, it could be one of the best wildcard draft teams out there. If you put Matt Doherty here and maybe Rashford, if you can squeeze those players in, I think that's going to be really good. That's about it. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.